ready to roll as well. Canada looking to go 2-0 as they start their title events. Look for a three-peat and championship number 25 at this illustrious event. We are underway. Drives it wide as McKenna going to the net, throws it across. They jam away. Pardell's down. Stops that. Back to Smith. Smith will let one fly. Nice save, rebound, and they score. Hammered home on the rebound. Cameron Schmidt made no mistake.
You know, Justin, every year going into the draft, there's usually a player that I call that I have a man crush on. Well, Cameron Schmidt could be qualifying into that category. Just love the way he plays, the way he skates. He attacks with his speed, and now as his puck comes around, like good goal scorers, offensive players, they find a way to get to the right spots. And people say, geez, that puck just kicked to him. Well, he kicked to him because he got to the right spot and just buries it. 30
for Schmidt. Schmidt dumps it in behind the net. Denoye moves it up the board. Seguite, Canada stuck on the outside for now. Good look in front and they score. What a feed. What a finish. A second one for Schmidt. Canada's on top by 2.
I use the term thread the needle. This is a double thread the needle. First by Caleb Desnoyers from below the goal line. He threads it perfectly right onto the stick of Cameron Schmidt. And then Cameron Schmidt, he threads the needle with a perfect shot right between the legs quickly. No hesitation in the shot. There's the first pass, just perfect. And then Schmidt buries it for his second of the period. Second in 8 minutes of this period.
I'd like to welcome our viewers joining us on TSN 5. Alex Wang back on D to make the play.
You know, when I watch Caleb Desnoyers, sometimes
Here's McKenna walking in, looks to go short side. Oh, he didn't miss by much, did he? 2-0. McKenna looking for more. Not much room, almost. Tobias Tomic knocked down. Slow to get up. Now he will bounce back up the other way. Kilfoyle tosses it through. There's a shot and a goal. Romano upstairs. Canada goes on top 3-0.
Canada with a lot of speed, coming right out of their own zone, through the neutral zone. And Romano just drives that lane on the dot. And Kilfoyle lays it right in there where he can just keep driving in. And he's got a clear pass to the nets and makes no mistake about it. Nice pass by Liam Kilfoyle and Luca Romano with a nice finish. Yeah, I mentioned positional play. You know, when you're playing a team that's fast like Canada and they move like that, you got to know where you are on the ice. And
first side, back up top to the point. Beauchene's shot fanned on, and Slovakia 3 wide through the neutral zone. Verchek walks in and he scores. Sneaks one underneath Beckman, and Mikhail Verchek has Slovakia on the board.
Quick play out of the zone by Slovakia, and much like the Romano goal, taking advantage of that lane over the dots. And you get outside, and now Beauchene gets a little bit outside, and Svirsik comes right through the lane and slips it under the pad of Beckman, and it's 3-1 now for Canada. A really good play using that speed through the neutral zone and that middle, that dot drive as the defenseman gets a little bit too outside.
We've seen a bunch of teams take advantage of that, right? The defenseman slides over, back checker might not be there, opens the guy up. Out of the zone by Kettles. A bit of pressure here from Slovakia, trying to pull it within 1.
It looked like the game was getting...
Here's a turnover, side of the goal, and Beckman scrambles back and gets the pad down. Tomic up top. Another one fired just wide, blocker side. Against Canada, they were this close. Beckman, a mad scramble, kept it out. Tomic, Slovakian captain, bumped along the boards. Samuel Morin watching as well. Now here's a stretch pass. Bayonne walking in, and he's hacked as he went to shoot it. And he'll get sent to center ice. Caleb Desnoyers with a penalty shot. Center starts wide right, cuts to the middle, slows things down, and he's stopped by Pradel. Got the blocker on it, and Slovakia hangs on, trailing by 2.
He never looked comfortable with the puck. You watch how he's coming in here, and he's trying to get the puck into a spot where he can do. You see where it gets on his heel? It was never where it was on the blade, where he could threaten either with a shot or try to get the deke. Then the puck pops up. Never comfortable with the puck on his stick there.
Desnoyers wins it cleanly. Schaefer drops it off. One-timer, and they score. Making quick work of it. Guite, the one-timer. Back of the net. 4-1 Canada.
6 seconds. Desnoyers wins it. Schaefer quickly over. Watch how Guite just opens up to give himself the perfect passing lane from Schaefer, and then the shot where he can just get right to the net. He just opens up beautifully, and it's over before you can say it's over. McKenna, excuse me. Just a great play all the way around. As a goal scorer, it's not just about how you get the puck off your stick. And Guite's already thinking, okay, I'm going to give him a clean passing lane, and he makes no mistake.
Now here's a turnover, and they put another one home. Pradel, so good all night. That one gets away from him, and it's poked home by Romano, his second of the game.
Bad break for Slovakia, 7 seconds after the first goal goes in, but this play doesn't happen unless Romano goes there and puts pressure on. Like, he's there, he's ready, and he takes advantage of it. You talk about an unlucky 13 seconds. 6 seconds after the puck over glass, it's in the net, and 7 seconds later after that goal, Romano with his second of the game, and it's 5-1 Canada, and put this one securely in the win column.
Pradel has been pulled. 2.5 to play. They'll go back to him again. Canada doing a good job taking away that back door on the far post. Now they'll throw it in front. Beckman, a great save as he got a pad on it down the ice. Hanging around, trailing by just 2 until a bad 7-second stretch here in the third.
Beckman in a 5-1 victory was very good. That power play was a good power play. And okay, we had
some hostilities at the end of this affair.